This is Geography for Grade 9, produced by Tigray Education Bureau, transmitted by Dimtsi Weyane Tigray National and FM radio satellites and social media, and also FM Maqala 104.4.
Hello, dear students. This is Geography for Grade 9, presented by Berha Gavramadin. Before I start the daily lesson, I will remind you our previous lesson. Good. As the previous lesson, we have discussed about winds, types of winds, and the factors affect wind, speed, and directions. Another, we have seen about clouds, formation of clouds and types of clouds. Today, we are going to see about controls of weather and climate and the natural region of the earth. Controls of weather and climate. They affect the distribution of temperature on the earth's surface. This includes latitude, altitude, distance from the sea, cloud cover, ocean current, and winds. Let us see one by one. First, latitude. On a global scale, latitude is the most important factor determining the strength of heat reaching the Earth's surface. At the equator, the overhead sun is high and of high intensity insolation is received, whereas at the poles, the overhead sun is low, so the amount of insolation is low. The sun is directly overhead at the Tropic of Cancer on June 21, June solstice. On the other hand, the sun is directly overhead at the Tropic of Capricorn on December 21, the December solstice. At March and September equinox, the sun is directly overhead at the equator. Therefore, the sun is never overhead outside of the tropics. The second one is altitude. Air temperature decreases with increasing altitude. The normal decrease of temperature with height is 6.4 degrees Celsius per 1,000 meters. This is known as the normal lapse rate. The highland areas of Ethiopia are good examples of places that demonstrate the effect of altitude on temperature. The third one is distance from the sea. In winter, in mid-latitudes, the ocean surface is much warmer than land areas, so onshore winds brings heat to the coastal lands. During the summer, coastal areas remain much cooler than inland sites. The fourth one is cloud cover. Cloud reduces the amount of solar radiation reaching the Earth's surface and the amount of radiation reflected from the Earth's surface. When there are no clouds, both types of radiation will be at a maximum level. The fifth one is ocean current. It is the horizontal movement of ocean waters caused by winds and difference in temperature. The effect of ocean currents on temperature depends upon whether the current is cold or warm. A warm ocean current makes the weather of the nearby regions to go up in temperature, whereas cold ocean current reduces surrounding temperatures. For instance, the European coasts get warmth from the ocean current of the Mexican Gulf streams, and southwestern Africa Namib Desert is cooled by the Bengalan current of the continent's western coast. The last controls of weather and climate is wind. Indirectly changes the temperature of places near the sea according to the areas from which they blow. There are two ways by which distribution of temperature is influenced by winds. One, wind carries the temperature from one place to another. Two, Winds blow the surface layers of a body of water in the direction of their flow. This is all about controls of weather and climate. Now we are going to see the natural regions of the earth. The concept of region and regional studies. Students, I will ask you 2 questions. 1. What is region? The answer is, a region is a part of the Earth's surface which has similar physical elements and, to some extent, similar human activities. Question number 2. What is regional study? What is regional study? Answer. Regional study is the study of different geographical environments as well as different social and economic activities related to the given environment. Another, we will see the major natural regions of the earth. In different natural regions, we can get different types of human activities, population distribution, and economic activities. Natural regions are mostly named after their dominant vegetation, but their division is based on climate. The earth can be divided into 3 major temperature zones. These are 1. Tropical or hot zone, 2. Temperate zone, and 3. Frigid or cold zone. Let us see one by one. 1. Tropical or hot zone. It is the zone between the Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degrees north, and Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degrees south. It is characterized by high temperatures throughout the year. The annual average temperature is above 20 degrees Celsius. Agriculture and mining are the major economic activities of this zone. The tropical zone is divided into 4 subregions. These are the Equatorial Rainforest region, the Savanna Grassland region, the Desert region, and the Tropical Monsoon land. The Equatorial Rainforest region. They are found in the lowland areas within 6 degrees north and south of the equator. The main area in the world includes the Amazon Basin, the Congo Basin, and the southern Malaysia and some Indonesian islands. The Amazon Basin, which is found in South America, is the most extensive area. It is characterized by uniformly high temperature and heavy rainfall throughout the year. The mean annual temperature is about 27 degrees Celsius, and the annual range of temperature is less than 3 degrees Celsius. But the daily range is greater than the annual range of temperature. The total annual rainfall is very high, usually between 1,500 millimeters and 2,500 millimeters. All months have rainfall with small variations in amount. Natural vegetation. The region has dense, tall, broad-leaved and evergreen trees. Most of the trees are hardwood, such as rosewood, ebony, and mahogany, which are valuable for making durable furniture. Wild animals. The Equatorial Rainforest region is inhabited by a variety of animals, such as insects, birds, reptiles, and mammals. They are small in size and are tree climbing. Example, apes, monkeys, bats, squirrels, etc. Human activities. Students, do you know the human activities in the Equatorial Rainforest region? Well, The human activities found in the Equatorial Rainforest includes hunting and gathering. It is simple and primitive way of life. Shifting cultivation. It involves periodical forest clearing for cultivation. Plantation agriculture. It is a large-scale cultivation of one or more crops for sale. It needs large number of workers, capitals, better seeds, etc. as an input. Mining is the extraction of minerals bearing substances from the earth's crust. Example, bauxite, petroleum, and iron ore. The other subregion of tropical zone is tropical desert. It is located between 15 degree to 30 degree north and south latitudes of the equator. The major deserts are Sahara, Namib, and Kalahari, Arabian, Thar, Colorado, Atacama, and the Great Australian Desert. The largest hot desert is Sahara Desert. In desert, the climate is hot throughout the year, and there is very low and unreliable rainfall, not more than 150 mm per year. Its temperature ranges from 25 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius or above during the daytime, and they can fall even below 0 degrees Celsius during night due to the absence of clouds. Vegetation. Plants in desert have long roots, few or no leaves, hard bark, and oily leaf surface. For example, cacti. Animals such as gazelle, hare, fox, snakes, lizards, etc. are commonly available in the desert areas. Also, for the desert people, camel is their best companion. The major economic activities found in the hot deserts are: first, pastoralism, grazing of animals, and they keep animals like camels, sheep, goats, cattle, etc. Vegetation is possible along wides and in the oases, like dates, vegetables, fruits, and cereals are grown. Mining. Most deserts are important source of minerals such as nitrate and copper in the Atacama Desert, gold in the Australian Desert, diamond in Kalahari, natural gas in Sahara and Middle East, phosphate and iron ore, Northwest Sahara Desert. Therefore, mining is an important occupation in desert areas. Students, I proceed to the climate of Ethiopia. Ethiopia is a mountainous tropical country in Eastern Africa. Location of Ethiopia. Location refers to the position or site that a place occupies. It is understood in two ways: 1. Relative location, and 2. Absolute location. 1. Relative location is the location of a place in relation to water bodies or land masses. It can also be explained in terms of compass points, such as north, east, south, and west, etc. Ethiopia is located in the Horn of Africa. It shares common boundary with 5 neighboring countries. In west, Sudan; southeast, Somalia; in north, Eritrea; in south, Kenya; and east, Djibouti. 2. Absolute location is the position obtained in reference to the parallel of latitudes and meridians of longitudes. For example, Ethiopia's absolute location is 3 degrees north to 15 degrees north and 33 degrees east to 48 degrees east. The relief of Ethiopia. Students, what is relief? Relief means the difference in altitude and surface structure of any part of the earth. The major landforms of Ethiopia can be classified into highlands and lowlands. Highlands of Ethiopia are grouped into 3 areas. First group, northern highlands, includes Tigray, Wollo, Gojam, Gondar, and the Shuan plateaus. Second group, the southwest highlands, includes parts of Wallagga, Ilbabur, Kaffa, Gongofa, and Benshangul highlands. The third group, the southeast highlands. They are separated from the northern and southwestern highlands by the Ethiopian Rift Valley. They include Arsi Valley Massif, Jemjem Plateaus, and Hararge highlands. 2. Lowlands. Lowlands of Ethiopia includes the area below 1,000 meters in altitude, and they are mostly found in the peripheral parts of Ethiopia. They are grouped into 3 categories. These are: first group, western lowlands. They include the Tekeze Setit lowland, the Abai Dandir, and the Baro Akoba lowlands. Second group, southeastern lowlands, includes the Borona Ilkare and Ogaden lowlands. The third group, Awash Afar lowlands. They occupy the floor of the Rift Valley. Students, this is the lesson for today. I will summarize the main points. Controls of weather and climate includes latitude, altitude, cloud cover, ocean current, and winds. The natural regions of the earth divided into 3 categories based on temperature. These are tropical zone, temperate zone, and frigid zone. Students, I will give you reading assignments on page 101 up to 102 about case study 1 and case study 2. Dear students, thank you for your attention. Until next week, goodbye.